Hi. So my girlfriend made this a document for one of her assignments, and I love the message she wrote, and I got her permission, and I want to read to you what she wrote. I don't know what class this was for. She's not told me, but the assignment's name is "Society is Moving Too Far from God's Design." It doesn't take much to notice that our world is changing fast today, and not always for the better. Every time I open my phone, turn on the TV, or walk to school, I see messages that go completely against what the Bible teaches. For hundreds of years, Christian values shaped people's lives, communities, and even our country. They taught us to love one another, to tell the truth, to respect life, and to build families the way God designed them. But now it feels like society is running away from those values, and in many ways, liberals are leading that push. One of the clearest examples is the family. God created marriage to be between one man and one woman, Genesis 2:24, and He gave us His design so that families could be strong and children could grow up with love and stability. But today, many people are trying to redefine marriage, gender, and even identity itself. Liberal movements often act like God's design is old-fashioned or wrong, and instead of following what the Bible says, they create their own rules. Our culture now celebrates lifestyles that are completely opposite to what God calls us to do. If anyone speaks up for biblical truth, they are often called hateful or closed-minded. Another area where society is drifting is how we treat life. The Bible teaches that every person is created in the image of God, Genesis 1:27, which means every life has value. But abortion is still defended as a right or choice, especially by liberal leaders. Instead of protecting the unborn, our culture excuses ending their lives as if it's just a medical decision. This is heartbreaking because it shows how far we've fallen from valuing the life the way God does. Choosing convenience over the lives of innocent children is not progress. It's a rejection of God's most basic command to protect and honor life. Even in everyday life, we can see this shift. Social media has become a place filled with arguments, insults, and pride. Instead of loving our neighbors, people attack one another for attention or likes. Forgiveness is replaced with cancel culture. Truth is replaced with my truth. As everyone gets to decide their own reality, this way of thinking may seem freeing at first, but it only creates more division, confusion, and loneliness. Without God's truth to guide us, people are lost. Some argue that moving away from Christian values is necessary for progress, but I don't agree. What good is progress if it leaves us broken? When families fall apart, when people are confused about who they are, when depression and anger are rising, can we really call that progress? The truth is, abandoning God's design doesn't bring freedom, it brings emptiness. The Bible says in Proverbs 14, verse 12, "There is a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way of death." Just because society celebrates something doesn't make it right. I don't think the solution is to force everyone to be Christian or to shame people who disagree, but I do believe Christians need to stop being silent. If we really love others, we can't sit back and watch our culture drift further from God without saying anything. We should live in a way that shows the beauty of God's design, loving our neighbors, serving those in need, protecting life, and standing for truth even when it's unpopular. The world may reject Christian values, but that doesn't mean we should. At the end of the day, Christian values are not outdated. They are timeless because they come from God, who never changes. When society abandons them, we lose more than just traditions. We lose the very foundation that holds us together. Our world doesn't need less of God's truth, it needs more of it. If we want real hope and healing, the only answer is to return to Him. My girlfriend wrote that. She's a keeper. Dang, I love that. It made some really strong points too about abortion and the, like making it too common. It's deep to sit with because I hate seeing like in my school and stuff like that how common this kind of stuff is. But I really do gotta pray more, especially for people. But nonetheless, that's what my girlfriend wrote. Hope it was a blessing to y'all. God bless y'all. Have a good day, good night, wherever you are.